Ever have one of those itches that will not be satisfied, will not be satiated until you scratch it?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
And I'm not talking about that,
Speak for yourself.
but I could be.
Wow.
Because once it's in your mind
Yeah.
and in your heart,
Yeah.
it becomes part of your DNA.
Oh, God, yeah.
And I did some shopping yesterday. Lisa and I had some things in the car, and it was a warm day, which meant one of us had to stay in the car with the air conditioning running.
Yeah.
Or the perishables would have perished, right? Sure. And I went into this little grocery store I've told you about in Potomac Village called Potomac Grocery, conveniently enough. And my buddy Max behind the fish and meat counter wasn't there. So it enabled me to slide to the right slightly and go over to the sandwich making section. And I quickly left because I have a problem. And I am willing to admit I have an issue. I have a big problem. So I went and I got a salad and I got some vegetables and I left.
Oh, good.
And
Hold
I
on,
was
you did this at the Potomac Deli.
Potomac Grocer.
Grocer.
Yeah. Not the one over on the other. There are two.
yes.
River Falls, great
Yes.
people there too. This is on the other side. This
So
is
you
by
got
Hunter's End.
a salad, right? Is that what you're saying?
Not to eat for dinner, part of dinner, and a couple of chicken parmesan. They have some just like
Prepared.
Whole Foods.
Yeah, a
some
little prepared. Yeah.
Prepared foods,
Yeah.
exactly. But I left without my.
Your one true love. Yeah.
If I'd had coffee, it would have just shot across the studio. Because,
It's true.
I mean, they make some great things there. But I will tell you, and I walk in the studio this morning, and Erica and Blair are talking about panini makers and sandwiches. And I wanted this Reuben sandwich. I wanted this $12.95
Wow,
Reuben sandwich.
what a deal.
Well, actually, in the world of well-made sandwiches,
It's not bad.
that's not bad.
No, it's really not.
Especially when you're using quality ingredients and you're putting the thing together.
And I'm guessing this is a sandwich with a hunk of meat on it. It's not. They're not shortening you.
Blair, even if you and I used a bumper jack on our jaw,
A bumper jack.
I like that.
we couldn't open wide enough to get this bad boy in there. But we tried.
Yeah, you're dang right.
And it really, there's something beautiful about a well-made sandwich, which is why you bought a panini maker.
Right.
Because you don't want to be disappointed. Because when you have a hankering for something like this, you want it to be exactly what you want it to be.
And for that 3 times you ever use the panini maker at home.
No.
That 3 times.
That's
is
valid.
special.
That's valid. So, I went and I got that stuff. I came out, I got in the car, and I immediately started whining. Immediately started going, I didn't get it. And she looks at me and said, what? I said, I just couldn't bring myself to. What are you talking about? The Reuben. The Reuben. I didn't get the Reuben.
The Reuben.
And I'm trying to be mindful of what I eat and when and the whole thing, as we all are. And it haunted me. So we drove around, we ran other errands, and I sat in the car moping. And I said, well, I'll stay with the salad and stuff I got, and, you can go ahead and run in.
Bad mood now.
Yeah, bad mood. And Lisa's doing me favors, and I'm sitting there, getting smaller and smaller in the
Grumpy.
seat.
Yeah.
And I finally said, I think we need something else at Potomac Grocery. And it was maybe the chicken parm, whatever it was that Connor wanted. So the excuse was now appeal to her maternal side that her son is going to go without his chicken parm for dinner.
Yeah.
My baby.
My baby.
The dingo ate your Reuben sandwich.
What?
And she went back in.
Oh,
And
Lisa.
I didn't tell her. I thought she'd mentioned it. I thought when she got out of the car that she'd say,
I'll get your, yeah. Right. No, because it was going to be a surprise. That's the fun.
Was it?
Yes.
was it going to be a surprise?
Well, the
giving her that
surprise is
credit?
that there was no Reuben. Was a surprise.
Well, I was worried because Lisa's a linear thinker, great at getting A, B, C, D done. But if she has to jump to Z, she's going to go through all the letters to get there.
So you were afraid maybe she didn't pick up on the nuance.
I'm moping, I'm weeping,
Throwing
I'm
yourself under the
drooling,
car.
I'm banging my head against the window.
You're actually throwing a temper tantrum.
I'm like a 2-year-old
Yeah.
or a puppy. Either one.
You
I'm
really
licking-
wanted that Reuben.
I wanted
You're
that
banging your head against the window.
So I texted Lisa, no reply. I'm like, hello?
Please.
And I literally typed, hello. Then I made the little arrows pointing up to a Reuben sandwich, please. I love you. Nothing.
Oh,
So
Lisa.
I see Lisa walking out. I'm looking,
Right.
It's as if I'm running a spy
Yes.
mission.
Yes.
You know, I'm a private investigator
Sure.
trying to find the person who is having the Reuben sandwich. And I didn't see the bag, because they come in a bag. You know, they wrap it in the
Yeah,
tin
of
foil.
course,
And
sure.
Deli style.
I didn't see the bag. So at this point, I'm like...
All hope is lost.
You know, really, I'm walking home. I'm just... But, you know, all I had to do was
I
get
just
off my
wanna say-
lazy ass and walk in.
Yeah.
I mean, like, can we be honest here? All I had to do was walk 30 feet, and the Reuben sandwich was in my hand.
true.
And everybody else, I said, this is how nuts I really am.
Yeah.
Everybody else who went into the store, you know what I thought? They're getting the Reuben. I'm watching this little line of people walk into the store, and I'm seeing them walk out with a bag, and I'm going, they're going to be out of corned beef.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
There will be no
corned beef for you.
no sauerkraut left.
In Jack's mind, they're taking his Reuben. And Jack's like, they're taking my corned beef.
No, it's the corned beef. I'm not that neurotic.
Well,
And she came out with the Reuben.
God love her.
oh, you did get him the Reuben.
She got the Reuben.
God love her.
Because you didn't want to listen to it.
Would you want to deal with this until today when they open?
Please, I get two.
I would have had you too, exactly.
It's that good.
Better be for.
But when you want it, right?
I need it now. All this talk about Reubens. I need it now. I have the taste. I have the taste. I need it. I need it.
Oh, we're all so unwell.
How far is your panini maker from here?